Breaking news, everybody, breaking news. It seems that the Clark County Unified School District, the district that covers Las Vegas, is planning to become a designated sanctuary campus. This proposal comes from board member Carolyn Edwards. And one of the things that they're trying to do is that they don't want to be part of the process of removing children who are born from undocumented parents. All right? So, I mean, this is just absolutely insane, all right? Their parents brought them in, had a child. They sucked up our public services, which, by the way, was paid largely by sales and property taxes through the people of Clark County and the state of Nevada. And they want to protect them, all right? They had the child so they can get services, and they reduce the chances of being deported. They're called the process of anchor babies. Now, you can do this all you want, but here's the facts. You're going to most likely lose a lot of federal funding, all right? And this is pretty devastating. You know what this means? That the schools can be a lot more overcrowded, considering the student-teacher radio show is absolutely unacceptable, all right? And considering how you rank compared to other districts around the country, also the state, believe it or not. And then what are they going to do? You have to understand, you have to think of every possible idea that they can come up with, and then these folks, along with their media mouthpieces, can cover it up. They're soon, if they get their federal funds cut, considering possibility of raising your taxes. That's right, because now they have the federal funds cut, they now want to raise your sales taxes even more. So it goes with sanctuary cities, all these other things I'm talking about, more cops, stadium, all these proposals. You have to be aware. You have to be wise to this. Now, I read the article from Fox 5, and it says Clark County has a majority Hispanic population. First of all, why the hell are you bringing up race? Folks, you have to understand the idiocracy behind this. They're the ones who are bringing up race. They're the ones who are dividing the country. It's not so much the people that want to enforce our basic immigration laws, all right? And first of all, not everybody who's an undocumented student is Hispanic. And I think probably majority of the students have documentation. All right, and there can be a lot of people who are undocumented, who are Asian, who are African, and who could even be white, believe it or not. So this notion, again, you have to understand, these counter efforts are all divisive with their organizations, with their NGOs, with their funding to Soros. Now you have to understand how we got here. Since the 1960s, we've had all this out-of-control immigration, whether it's legal and illegal. And who are the people that have benefited from this system? The casino lobby. Again, the largest employer of undocumented immigrants in the state is hospitality. They're cooks, they're construction workers, and they tend to have a higher birth rate, which becomes a tax burden. And then you have these scum, corrupt funded politicians like Reid and Sandoval, all these mouthpieces. Now you have Masto, you have Congressman Ruben, that they're all trying to protect these folks, all right? And they have this Culinary Workers Union, which is a tool to get certain people elected. Understand how this process works, folks. And believe it or not, I really feel like this is just a huge mob. They're all interconnected. They're all sleeping in bed together. They have the media, the Sun and Review Journal to cover up their butts. We know what's going on, folks. So, anyway, the good news is a lot of people are commenting. They're dissatisfied, and there is hope. There's a meeting out there. I'm going to post a link. Open to the public for Clark County Unified School Districts about this proposal. You need to be out there. You need to protest. You need to fight this thing. Get the word out. Enrich your community. And by the way, spread this video. I'm going to post this video on 8 News Now, Review Journal, Sun, all the elected representatives. It's time to expose what the hell is going on, all right? Because this is a serious concern. I mean, think about it. Think about when these kids, when they get older and the impacts in the economy and they vote and how challenging these things can become in the coming years and decades. All right, take it easy, everybody. Take care, and spread this video if you can.